to Death and Taxes. We're on day 22. But we'll go straight into work today. And I discovered that one day he told me to kill all the people, or kill the last 3 names that came out of the fax machine. They all come out at once. So, miniature fast-breeding hedgehogs with poisonous spines are eating everything. I mean, there are worse animals to turn poisonous. It's not like hedgehogs are likely to attack anybody. Today is simple, Grim. It's as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. 2 humans have died. That's literally half of what you gave me. But I don't have an eraser. Grave robber. When people started burying their loved ones together with their valuables, Ellie started digging. The belief that possessions could somehow be taken to the afterlife seems really silly to Ellie. They call themselves a tomb diver. Okay, well, I mean, that's fair. Eli completed the grueling scout sniper training, but they're constantly either afraid for their life or thinking about possible infidelity of their spouse. They've not yet fired a rifle in a situation outside of practice. Okay. Lisa loves to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information about people living in the house they work at, and a separate binder for all the people who visit. Most of the information is sensitive and used to blackmail the wealthy, and they do it all for their children. Okay. You can go over here. Levi sells weapons to anyone in need of them. Their biggest customer, of course, is the military. They have sent lobbyists into governments to make sure there's always a war going on somewhere. However, their grandparents' last wish was for Levi to protect the forests of their homeland, for which Levi has been constantly funneling money. Okay. So he's a warmonger, so he might die too. None of these people I particularly like, but only 2 of them seem downright bad, so we'll go with those 2. He said it was an easy day today. There we go. That was a quick one. Let's go up and see what the cat wants. Unless oh, Dad's back. How'd your book go? How was your break?
Adequate. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it.
You feel like doing your job now?
Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Whatever.
Oh, his book's not going well. I told you it wasn't as easy as you seem to think it was.
Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
Yeah?
Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
There's an Eldritch Abomination coming. I think.
Because, as was reminded, the saying goes... Now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than... Yes.
Death and taxes.
Exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Kinda like you do to me every day.
It is rather irritating, is it not?
Well, at least he admits it.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Well, at least he's got a good attitude. Now. Maybe that is how much I'm supposed to get. I thought I was supposed to be getting a bit more. What do you
Yo
got?
ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
I'm not really interested in this mask. But it might give me cool things. But I'm happy with what I've got now. I'll save it up for in case I need something later. Or in case my cactus shows up. Eventually. What do we got today? A few more names than yesterday. Number of armed conflicts decreasing. Good. Oh, nation's wealthiest prosecuted as damning information surfaces at the house of a dead housekeeper. Okay, so she had it all in writing. Okay, what do you got for me today? Go with the flow. That doesn't help me. My modest excuse is grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut yet, because you know you're a skeleton? I have a face now. Go with the flow, whatever that means. Photojournalist. Used to be a war correspondent. Nowadays, most of their time is spent searching for feel-good stories. They recently got hired in the Daily Clarion, where editor-in-chief tasked them with identifying a particular vigilante of sorts who keeps running around the city in a manatee-themed costume. Okay, you're fine. Philip is a very random guy, meaning they enjoy chaotic and odd behavior. For example, they love playing pranks on their friends and conducting occult rituals. They also have a personal catchphrase of stay out of harm's way and are fond of animal skulls. You can go over here. I don't want you summoning a demon. Martin loves huge battleships. The bigger the better. What do battleships have? Huge guns. Martin also loves these. Martin loves many things about working on an enormous battleship that they can't even verbalize all of them. Oh, he loves his job. Lucien has been teaching undergrads for nearly 30 years now. They are well known for their welcoming demeanor, yet whispers travel about shady, inappropriate deeds with students. You can go over here. And Miko worked hard their whole life, but when retirement knocked, they switched into full fun and games mode. These days they spend more time taking care of their garden, but most of their time playing team-based on multiple shooters. Okay. Charlie has been helping their brother, Albert David, hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They've also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion outside of town. Okay, I mean, that sucks and that's bad, but I'm not gonna kill him over it. Long distance trekking can be really boring or frustrating or meditative. It gives plenty of time to contemplate issues or listen to audiobooks and podcasts, or at least that's what Shizuka uses this time for. Their aspiration is to one day not drive trucks across the land. Marine biologist. Laney, a professor at Cosmopolis Central University, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since they already know that goldfish have a decent memory, they advocate banning small fish balls. Not sure why those two things correlate, but I mean, you're not hurting anybody. Benzar was inspired to study nuclear physics by old science fiction novels. Their original plan was to build some sort of atomic death ray, as seen in their favorite novel, which alas never went anywhere. By that time, they'd become an accomplished and respected physicist. Okay. I mean, you're not actually making a death ray, so we'll let these three die. 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 Everyone else can live. Did I get all of them? No, I'm missing one there in the back. Live, live, live. This one needs done still. Oh, yay, peace. What do you got? Yay! All happies. Mostly happies. Okay. Hey, it looks like I made some good choices today. Sweet. There's at least 1 plus on all of them. Oh, the mirror spirit wants to talk to me.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
I think they're important and meaningful.
But is it enough? Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone.
No, it wouldn't.
In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome.
It's not
It is
true.
all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
I'll hear you out though.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
I mean, who doesn't consider themselves the center of their universe?
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events.
Oh, I want to be in the department where I get to see galaxies torn apart.
Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I'm not sure that's accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique.
They are unique.
And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions.
That's why hipsters exist.
While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
But we could help them.
But why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it... No, it is, does it make a sound? That is what they ask. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them, to imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
They don't require you to be there either. I don't really agree.
Then you have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
He didn't even talk about my thing. You're still not doing your job! Let's talk to the spirit folks.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
No, I only just started playing.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
A bit.
Perhaps a short break is in order? Time to gather your wits?
I just
A
started!
bit. The world won't explode if you step away for a second. Probably.
Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's definitely talking to the player there.
Matey,
You got the
'tis an
same thing
utmost
again.
pleasure to see you again.
Go away. Bedtime. I love games that talk to the player. It's so cool. I did not expect this to be one of them. Why is my pencil in the drawer now? Did I put it in the drawer? I don't remember putting it in the drawer. What damage did we do today? Oh, the humanity! Anonymous vigilante prevents another attempt at robbery. The town's got their own superhero now. And it's not one of the biological experiences, it's just a dude in a costume. Alright, what do we got today? Important. Grim, the humans have given up most of their civil liberties across the globe. Who would have thought it would be so voluntary, as if they could be coerced to do anything? 4 humans have to die. Okay, so civil liberties. Grassroots activists. Martin used to be a compassionate human being, until they got served the wrong order in a dinner they loved. After that, they decided they needed to find a place to vent their anger and turn to politics. They are currently leading the Nationalist People's Welfare and hoping to end equality between people. Hoping to end equality between people once and for all? Like, what? You can die. I need 4 people, right? Yeah. So only 2 get to live. Gymnast. The actual organizer of the notorious and worldwide anti-corporate protest. Occupy Ball Street. Grant takes activism to a whole new level. They demand corporations and governments to take action against the growing inequality crisis. They also love dogs and take their pets with them to protests. I'm not sure what he's all about. To take action against the growing inequality crisis. So he's for equality? I'm not sure about him. Nicholas was sent to Cosmopolis City from a rival country to learn national secrets. Oh, he's a spy. And nobody suspects them because they're a well-integrated sleeper agent. The success of their mission could prove catastrophic. They built a family for cover, although Nicholas has become increasingly attached to them. If you, like, blow up the town, they'll die. Yeah, I think he might die too. Obsessed with religion from a very young age, Mambali moved to a nunnery as soon as they turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crossed their mind, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. Okay. Got some weird people today. Stephanie has been working on an eco research NGO for about 6 months, trying to figure out their financial situation. The bookkeeping has been sloppy enough that it'll take them a while. They're a huge fan of swimming, often going to nighttime swims. Alright, so I think it might be these 2 that live. Wait, 4 humans have to die. I only have 1 that can survive. So it'll be her, the swimming lady. She's the only one that doesn't seem remotely suspicious or weird or freaky. Did I make it good? Yes, there. And you... Oh, that's not such a good. Oh, that's... Okay. I did alright. Hello, Dad.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No.
Something bad's going on.
Indeed. Alas, transformations often require sacrifices. Do you agree?
Transforming into what?
My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
I'm not pleased. What?
Try harder, Grim. Perhaps you can dig yourself out of this grave.
Never do that again.
Work awaits, Grim. Get to it. I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They
Oh, you are
beckon.
still writing the book.
Work to be done while there is still time.
Are you gonna destroy the world? Do I need to not do what my boss says? Like, do the exact opposite or something? Do you have anything interesting today?
If I ever return to the
No,
seas,
you don't.
I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Maybe I'll buy this. Sure, why not?
Well, scuttle me both, why don't ye? Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day, in the cave at the bottom of an ocean, but 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast. So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the kraken. All eight tentacles.
How?
Afterwards, I met a hag with crow feet wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet. She knew me well, though we had not met before. Gifted me this ominous glow. Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me.
She's a
I
hag. You
did
should
die
never.
about a week later.
You should never take anything from a hag ever. Okay. We'll do one more day and then be done. Okay. Everything is on fire. There's some pluses though. Is this a warning that I'm heading towards a bad ending? I think I've messed everything up. All these messages are really bad. What ho, Grim? That monoculturist human empire is facing severe difficulties in governing and is also feeding itself. Humans who are deemed useless are being repurposed as food. Okay. I think I did it bad. 6 humans have to die. I think I did it bad. Lino is a burger-loving person. Lino loves to make them, loves making them, eating them. Nothing would keep them more happy than having the chance to keep on running their little burger joint. I have plenty of money. I'm seriously considering just, like, completely ignoring the rules. However, lack of purchasing power and government-subsidized nutritional sludge factories threaten to put fast food out of business. Unemployed hipster. KO for sure, or probably wishes they would have been born into the Renaissance Society, as they have many skills that are simply useless in today's world. A self-proclaimed hipster, CA attempts to work odd jobs where they can. Nonetheless, they are currently homeless, and their only sustenance comes from dumpster diving. Sammy has been a prominent figurehead in the psychiatrist academia after receiving their doctorate. They enjoy widespread success with the theory of baseline happiness. World governments remain skeptical, however. In their leisure time, Sammy enjoys growing and nurturing various trees in the backyard. Damon is a massively corrupt law enforcement official. They do their job effectively, but also engage in bribery and nepotism. They also run a very successful smuggling ring. There's a typo there. That provides weapons and live ammunition to developing countries. They have a rescue cat who they love very much and named him Mooch. Okay, he is going to die. Kevin is very proud of the growing the world's largest tomato. After this grand success, they're certain their giant beans, presently named Cool Beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a very stupid name. Florence is one of the central organizers behind canvassing for re-election of popular politician Bryan Singer. We're not engaged in political campaign. Florence enjoys long bike rides and tending to her small garden. Brianna can identify just about every wine taste profile. They're so prolific, they can even make up what they don't know. Lately, they've been trying out increasingly more obscure wines. They also like doing tasting exercises with their children using various craft show sodas. Okay. They do not, however, endorse alcohol abuse. Okay. So I only found one of them that I think actually should die, and I'm not bothered about not getting paid today. So maybe I can do something about this snow globe. Probably not, though. It's probably too late. Dad's gonna be mad because he clearly wants to destroy the world or something. But I'm not into that, and I've told him I'm not into that. Let's see. Some pluses. Oh, okay. But you were the hipster. Okay. Actually, I just want to see this one. Really, that's the only one I really care about. Alright. Hi, Dad. The spirit in the mirror wants to talk to me.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts. Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
This is your first book. You definitely need to stick with a tradition.
Grand, yes. There is a reason it has persevered for so long. You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to
Well, you
talk
didn't tell me I
about
could go.
Work instead? Oh, fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts.
Thanks,
A
Dad.
dystopian monoculture enforced by Frolix Productions, the only remaining Ultra Corporation. It will not last long. Nearly all resources have already been wasted. Humans turned into food paste to feed the starving affluent, into batteries to power the distraction complexes. One has to admire the ingenuity of Walt Guybrush.
I've completely fudged this whole thing,
What
apparently.
can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
I thought your rules were supposed to stop this.
Are you sure you followed them properly? To the letter?
I mean, I tried. Yes.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live.
Are you gonna kill me?
Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
I blame you. I really do. I didn't get any money. That's okay.
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened?
I don't know! I don't know. I don't know!
Sure you do. It's the culmination of all your choices.
I don't know what I did wrong.
Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
No.
Of course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the Queen. Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
Do I need to eat Dad? Am I the wyvern?
Yes,
I need to get rid of Dad. I knew it.
it doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out.
So, should I
It'll
do...
be pretty horrible from here on out.
Should I do, like, the opposite of what Dad tells me?
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
I don't know, but I want this eraser. Give me the eraser. I can't afford the eraser. I shouldn't have bought that stupid... Well, I guess I needed the snow globe. It tells me that things are awful. Which, I mean, I think I could figure out. Maybe it's less bad than yesterday? There's less people dying. But there's a lot more fire. Please warn of further unrest as hipster messiah forms violent gang. After finding antique lumber axe in a trash can. Fast food chain's completely obsolete. That's good. Ish. 90% of Cosmopolis City is now registered as food safe. So it's just this one city that's being destroyed, at least. I didn't manage to destroy the whole world. Yet. Human trafficking ring shut down. Wine taster realized that wine tasted weird because somebody was crying in the soil or something. That was... Food shortage slightly alleviated by giant beans. Many governments to cancel meetings due to excessive passing of gas. Okay. Okay. So, there's some bad stuff. I definitely should have killed the hipster. But... less hunger is going around? I hope you read this post-haste. A dystopia. Look out the window, Grim. This is what humans have created for themselves. No! An utter wasteland of nothingness and insanity. Okay. He says 2 humans have to die. Dystopian lunatic. Alabaster has completely lost it. They lost all of their material possessions with the world falling apart, along with their mind. Now they roam around the ruins of Cosmopolis City in their spiked diesel truck, imitating the pirate legend, the Mad Thad. Whoever gets in the way, Alabaster judges whether they live or die at the flip of a coin. Silicon goal, right? Yes. Okay, and I need to turn off this light now. Economic consultant, Anderson has saved countless of businesses from going completely bankrupt, yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's DVD CD rental shop. It just steers into failure all the time. I mean, nobody buys DVD, CD rents. Nobody rents DVDs and CDs anymore. They just do it all on YouTube and stuff. But at the same time, I mean, he's saved businesses from going bankrupt. He's helping people. So, yes. I think I'm gonna try to do the exact opposite of what Dad wants me to do. Mario has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? I mean... they let us go to school and, you know, have an army. But I want to do the exact opposite of what Dad wants me to do. But the world is on fire. So we really don't need his drama. And besides, I'd like to be able to afford an eraser. Oh, Dad.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
Oh, it's just properly spiraling out of control.
Fate unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes?
Yes.
Minds and personalities erased, people reduced to look like mindless drones consuming the entertainment of frolics. That looks like a nerve stapler. My, it truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
I feel like a total failure.
Now, do not be so hard on yourself. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this episode off here, because I'm not sure. Oh, the background changed. Everything's on fire.
Ever wonder if there's a
I
way
have
to do
this
things
now.
differently?
No. Alright, I'll leave this off here. I'm not a good Grim. I'm not a good Grim at all.